I've been collecting Disney Cars diecast since the first movie came out when I was only 2 years old. And for the last 8 years, I've been sharing my collecting journey on this channel almost every day. And while I love Disney Cars and Disney Cars merchandise, I don't often dip my toes into the world of other toy vehicles. I'm not really interested in Hot Wheels or NASCAR. I'm just not really into real world cars. I love cars and its characters and their designs, but I've never been too into real life vehicles. I have a lot of friends here in the cars community who are. I've just never been one of them. When I was a kid, I bought a lot of Hot Wheels, but not really for the vehicles. I did it because I absolutely loved building different Hot Wheels tracks and stunt courses and stuff like that. And another vehicle-based series that I never really got into when I was younger was Transformers. Despite the fact that Transformers is always super popular, and when I was a kid, you not only had the live-action movies coming out, you also had several TV shows and a bunch of cool toy lines, I never got into Transformers, nor did I ever collect it. Save for one item. One year for Christmas, I got a Transformers figure from the horrendous Star Wars Transformers crossover toy line.
I think he must have seen Lady Gaga on TV and just decided to go for it.
I absolutely love Star Wars and collecting Star Wars action figures. I still collect them to this day. And I got this Yoda, horrifying robotic Yoda that turns into a Republic ship. And I could not, for the life of me, transform it. My mom, who's very smart and typically very good with this sort of thing, also could not transform it. So it sat in my closet for years, halfway transformed, until we just decided to donate it. So, whoops. Yeah. For years, that honestly kind of turned me off of Transformers. And as cool as the concept is, I was always like, okay, they're toys that transform, but they're pretty difficult to transform. What's the point? In recent years, I've gotten into Transformers quite a bit. It's a series that's kind of always been in my peripheral vision the last few years. I haven't followed the merchandise or the projects being made, save for Transformers 1, which I watched, which is an absolutely fantastic movie. Really, really great film. And, you know, with my interest in Transformers rising recently, and this hilarious memory of me not being able to transform one Transformer, I thought it would be funny to see what would happen if I went out and bought a Transformer and reviewed it here on this channel. Look, I know all about toy cars, and I have for years and years and years. But how will I hold up when I buy something that turns into a toy car? Let's find out. Hello everybody, and welcome to a very different type of video here on the channel. Today, I, a Disney Cars collector and reviewer, am going to be trying a Transformer for the first time. And when I say for the first time, I mean this is really my first time having a full experience with a Transformers figure, seeing it in both modes, transforming it, and I'll probably transform it back and keep it displayed in robot mode. I know most Transformers collectors are probably just going to keep the things in robot form, right? Those are the characters themselves. That's what you're more interested in typically. So anyway, I went out to Target last night and looked through a couple of options. I was looking for a character with a good vehicle mode that would be a car, work for the video, also be a funny one that looks like it might be a bit difficult, and I landed on Crasher here. Not only because I really like the robot mode here, this is probably my favorite of the ones I saw in terms of the robot mode, and if that's what I'm going to keep this character as, I'd like a good robot mode. I also bought her because the vehicle mode is an F1 car, and I feel like that's going to be really difficult to transform. And I also just think it's pretty cool. I also did it because it reminds me of Francesco Bernoulli from Cars 2, who's also a red Formula 1 style car, who's *1. So I thought that would be pretty funny for the purposes of the video. A Transformer whose vehicle form kind of reminds me of a Cars character that we all know and tolerate, right? Now, I did some background research beforehand. This was a character I was not familiar with before purchasing her. And turns out the character of Crasher is absolutely fascinating. She originally comes from the GoBots toy line, a toy line made by Tonka to compete with Transformers. And eventually what happened is that they bought out GoBots. They bought out, Hasbro bought out Tonka after the GoBots line was over. And eventually the characters from GoBots started slowly but surely trickling their way into Transformers, being redesigned as Cybertronian characters. And Crasher has been one of the most prominent ones of those. While she's not a super prominent character, she's gotten a few different Transformers figures and has primarily made appearances in Transformers comics, where she's always depicted as a Decepticon, which makes sense. Of course, that's the evil faction in Transformers, and she was one of the main villains back in GoBots. So super interesting character. Leave it to me, right? I think it's very in character for me to go out, buy a Transformer I thought was cool, and it ends up being someone with insane lore, full of corporate mergers. She's had name changes. It's like, this is a character who's been part of 2 different franchises. Very, very interesting character. And I don't know. I think it's really cool that I got someone with a super cool, interesting backstory, both in universe and behind the scenes. Now, this figure itself is actually a re-release. Apparently, the original Crasher figure that this is a re-release of came out back in 2022 in the Velocitron line, and this is a re-release. I believe that one was a Walmart exclusive. This is a re-release as part of the Age of the Primes line, as you can see here. Taking a look at the box, very nice. I like what we got going on here. This was $25. I know they're getting a price hike, unfortunately, like a lot of Hasbro figures. As you can see, it's advertised that we have 18 steps to transform her here, so that's fun. Got some very nice character art of both the robot and vehicle forms. As you can see, we got the name down there, labeled as Decepticon, probably because Crasher's just a regular word. Marvel Legends does that too, where if you get a character whose name is just a normal word, they have to say it's Marvel's that character. Like I bought Morph recently, and the figure's labeled Marvel's Morph. So this is Decepticon Crasher, because Crasher is a normal word. Got this very nice artwork on the side. I'd assume this is going to connect if you buy other figures, I would assume. Unfortunately, no character description or anything, not even a label on what piece of media she's from, but that's all right. I used the wiki. So as you can see, we got a good look at both the robot and vehicle modes here. I'm very excited. Okay, she's got 2 giant guns which strap onto the side of the car. And I just think that's really funny. But here we go, guys. I'm about to unbox my first ever Transformer. And as per usual, I don't have scissors with me. If there are any Transformers fans watching this video who aren't typical viewers of my channel, who are just coming because this is a Transformers adjacent video. First off, hi, how's it going? Second off, I'm very sorry. I probably look like such an idiot right now. Guys, I'm gonna go get scissors. I've wanted to do a product testing line on the channel for quite a while now. You guys may remember last year when I tried to do a series reviewing Weird Cars products, which unfortunately fell through. What really inspired me to make this video was I saw these ridiculous, super cheap toy cars in the Target dollar section, and I was like, I gotta get these. And that idea kind of transformed into, I should do a video where I buy a different type of toy car, and eventually I landed on Transformers. Okay, so here's our old pal, Crasher. Here she is. Very, very nice. Oh, look, we got the weapons here. Ooh, and a little paper bag full of the Decepticon logo, which is very funny. And we do have instructions. Oh boy, do we have instructions. Isn't this fun, guys? Maybe I should have bought one of the ones that's designed for younger kids instead of something from their collector line, right? I really love the detail in the background here. Okay, let's take her weapons out. All the Transformers fans yelling at me because I ruined the super rare Transformers weapon paper. Okay, we have giant gun, and I guess this is like a rocket launcher. But look at this. This one has to be assembled. Oh, actually, These are two separate weapons. These could be two guns, or you can combine them into one. That's pretty cool. All right. I like what we got going on here. Okay. We're going to leave the instructions back there. And just going to get her out of the box. Okay. Freedom! Okay. All right, first impressions. Guys, I'm pretty sure I bought a Transformer. Okay, I'm very interested in what the articulation on these is. Oh, nice. Okay, we do have hinge joints. Okay. All right. I like what we got going on here. It really is ingenious action figure engineering, right? To make these things that can be two things. This is action figure. We have very limited mobility for the head. It does raise up and down a little bit, and it does rotate. I feel like any of the joints here could actually just be part of the transformation, right? You have a lot of moving pieces. The hands are permanently in this sort of gripping position to hold her weapons. You could plug them in just like that. Plug this one in. Or again, you could split this gun into two, which is a pretty cool concept. Let's see, do we have, yeah. Okay, so we do have some decent articulation, which is pretty cool. I feel like in terms of posability, there's probably not all that much you're gonna get out of the character, but for what it is very impressive, right? What they can do with characters that are this bulky. I am used to figures with more articulation, but I do like what we got going on here. And I just really like the design here. And after seeing what this character looked like in GoBots, it is very cool to see how she's been redesigned as a Transformer. And of course, you could already see where some of those Transformers parts are gonna come out. Some of those vehicle parts. We got the wheels here on the feet. We got the other wheels here on the back. And yeah, this is genuinely a really cool design. This was my favorite in terms of the robot modes that I saw. And of course, you're gonna have no trouble standing her up. We got some big, I say that as she immediately starts to lean over. We have some big, bulky feet, which is great. As much as I love collecting action figures, sometimes standing them up could be such a pain. You know, I'll redo all my Marvel Legends and then somebody will fall over and knock down 17 figures in front of them. So, without further ado, again, we can already see all these moving pieces. Guys, it's time. We're gonna do it. I'm a little nervous, but it's okay. I'm no longer a child. I think I could do this just fine. Okay, are we ready? It would be really funny if I did this without, without the instructions. Okay, we're gonna time this. I'm gonna start a new shot for the camera, and we're gonna see in one clean, uncut take, how long does it take for our old pal Crasher here to turn into a F1 style racer? Let's see. Okay, we got Crasher here in position. I've unposed her. We got her fully, arms and legs at the sides, and we're gonna get started. Looks like the first thing we need to do is rotate these pieces. These are gonna be, I guess, the fenders. I'm not sure which way we rotate them. Okay, that's right. These little white lines are facing this way. Okay, now step 2, we're gonna put her into prime T pose. There we go. Okay, all right. How do you guys like that? Bit of a dead meme for you. Now we're gonna fold her hands in. Goodbye, Crasher. You've lost the ability to grab things. Okay, all right. And now, now I have no clue. What? Okay. Okay. Do we, like, oh, are they just telling me to twist her? Is that it? Is this just, why does the arrow go up? Okay. Okay, great. Guys, I was like, oh, it's smooth sailing so far. Well, no, it's not. Okay. Looks like we're supposed to raise her in some way. Crasher! Oh! Wait. Wait. Oh! 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 Oh no, is she okay? Crasher, speak to me. Ah! 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 It's 9:30 in the morning. Do you think my 92-year-old neighbor is gonna be mad at me? Okay. Okay. Now, see, I'm so scared of breaking this. Okay, now we turn the legs, I guess, inward, like this. Wait. Oh, actually, inward like this. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere, guys. Now we hike the entire leg. Whoa! All right. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, this is becoming really cool. Okay, now you could really see, right, those car parts start to come out. So how high up do we raise them? Let's see. Okay, so they want these in a downward position, and then we'll collapse them upwards in the next step. So this is gonna go, I guess, as high as we can make it go. Okay, all right, and now in the next step, they want these flipped up. Okay, all right, I can see how this is coming together a bit more. Now we're on step 8, and so they want us to rotate. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, that worked. Wait a minute. Why? Shouldn't this be here? Wait. Watch, I just got a defective one. Wouldn't that be so funny? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. That one rotated just fine. But oh no, the notch is here. The notch is here. Okay. I feel like if I break it off and reassemble it in that way, I'm cheating. But I'm pretty sure that we actually just reassembled it wrong. Ah, Crusher, no! Okay, we're gonna, hold on. I like that I break it 4 minutes in. Okay. Crasher, how you doing, buddy? Ah! I dropped. Guys, we were doing so well. Okay. Okay, let's reattach. There we go. Okay. Can we rotate her cleanly? No, it's still gonna snap off. Okay. Well, whatever. We got it correct. Yeah, so it goes like this. And then we rotate it there. Okay. See, there we go. Now we got it. Okay, so these are obviously gonna connect, right? So now we flip on to the back. Let's see what we got. Okay. So now, oh, do these lock in? Are these gonna, is this gonna lock into place with something? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so there's gonna be a little white tab here, which is gonna slot into this piece. So we just got to I think I moved this down a bit too much. Let's see. Is that right? Is that gonna connect? I'm sure my YouTube analytics are gonna be real great for this one, right? Okay. Oh, wait. That didn't go all the way. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now... See, I'm so scared that I'm going to break something. Okay. We're just trying to get these pieces to click in. There, got it. That is one side. No, it's not. Okay. There. Nope, came undone again. Okay. We are going to try to fully expand out everything. Maybe should we... No, don't start moving the wheels again. Ah! 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 Okay. Okay, this one looks like it's just about ready to go in some capacity. There we go. That's probably going to come undone again when we try the other leg. As has been what's been happening. There we go. Now we finally got that part snapped out. Now, finally... Okay, those are connected a little more. So now they want me to rotate, I guess, literally everything. And connect her halves. Okay, so... Oh, see, once again, did not stay snapped in. Okay. So what part's going to rotate? Wait a second. Guys, did I? Yeah, I was doing this right. Okay. Here, okay. Yeah, so I think snapping this part together will keep her in place here, right? So we gotta just line up this with this. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to do a bit of mining off camera, okay? I gotta... Okay. Ty, you've done it. You've embarrassed yourself in front of the Transformers fandom, a fan base far larger than your own. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think... Yeah, see, this just isn't... Is there, like... Have I not pulled enough, right? This is just not lining up exactly. Okay, I know I said we were going to do the all-in-one take, but I just had to pause for a second to just double check the instructions. This needs to be going at more of an outward angle, and that makes way more sense. See, like that. Okay. And like that. It kind of vaguely resembles the shape of the front of an F1 car. So we have to move this bottom piece without moving the top piece. Move the top piece without moving the bottom piece too much. Okay, so I am gonna cut the camera again just so we could get it in the right position. Actually, no, we'll be fine. Here, we'll do that step a little early because I think that might help us. It does not help us. Okay. Ah, everything is moving. Okay. Ah, Crasher, why? Okay, guys. Okay, fine. You know what? Now this part's breaking off again. We will go back a couple steps. Is what we'll do. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. Okay. Okay, so we shift parts here so that we have this part raised up. This is gonna stick outwards. Okay. And it's gonna click into that. Then we do that for this side also. Then these go up on both sides. And then we move these outwards. This snaps off again. And so now we somehow have to get these to stay up and attached to this. And then, yeah. Honestly, it might be easier if we shrink her back down. Like, we gotta somehow connect these. Okay. Okay, so what we have to do, I've just been looking at the instructions more closely. I would look it up, but I really want to try to do this live without additional help. Let's get her back like this. Yeah, this just isn't lining up with the slot it's supposed to go into. It's just not. Unless, do we maybe have to move the body? Is it something about her rotating? And when it clicks, it's not staying in. So let's go back here. It's just this little thing is not aligning. Unless we force it to, haha. Yeah, no, see, it's not. See, guys, this is why I gave up on Yoda. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move on. We're gonna see, okay. They want this clicked in. It's not clicking, dude. It's not. I'll get it as close as I possibly can. Oh, you're kidding me. Wait a second. Was it supposed to go under the whole time? No, I don't think so. No. Just stay in. Okay, fine. So I'm gonna connect this part and we'll see if the other pieces come together. There. See, it still doesn't go in to where it's supposed to go in. So why is that? Okay, now we rotate her. Now do they fit? Maybe a little better. Okay, now they fit, I guess, slightly better, but now we clearly have the front of a car. Oh my gosh, that took way too long. I can't believe the solution was to ignore the step because it kind of didn't work. Okay. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I mean, you can tell it's not as cleanly done. There we go. Okay. I love how this is hidden, right? Just through rotation and through different things. Again, it's such insanely cool toy design. So now we're finally on the next step, and they want you to move these wheels. Let's see. Okay. So, wait a second. They said move this 180. So why are they showing the back of her head? Did we? Oh, they just wanted, they didn't say rotate her 180. They just meant rotate it 180. Okay. Okay. It's one of those, the Lego instructions. Okay. So now the wheels are gonna fold out somehow. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. 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 Oh. Okay, so. Okay. Wait, so how did I do that? Sorry about that. Kind of lifted the arm. There we go. Gotta unsnap the arms. And pull out the wheels, okay. Okay, they want them at her sides, of course, because it's gonna be a car, of course. This is still bothering me. Why don't you click? Ah! See, look, we can't have it like fully be together. Maybe when it's done, this weird gap will be gone. We'll see. We'll keep going. Okay, so it's at this point. We take this piece and we move it down like this. Okay. Now the next thing we're gonna do is, we're gonna flip her head into the body. Okay, goodbye, Crasher's head. I will miss you. And then what we're gonna do is just awkwardly cover her face. There never was a head here. Goodbye, Crasher. Okay. 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 Then what we need to do is fold the arms, I guess, inwards like this. Okay. And then upwards like this. Whoa. And this is, am I doing this right? Yeah. So this is gonna become the spoiler. Okay. Guys, this is still not. Finally, we got it to actually click. Finally, okay. There we go. Now, these pieces have finally clicked together. Okay, great. Finally, there we go. Now, we're almost done. Okay. Wait a second. Now it's been undone. Okay. I think I'm putting too much focus on this. Okay. So we need to... Do we rotate all of this forward? Okay. Wait. Not again. I like that I'm just so hung up on this one little piece of it, right? Wait a second. Is this a... Her front is fake. This is designed to look like the hood of the car, and it's not. Let's see what she's doing there. Okay, so let me just take a closer look at the instructions here. Yeah, so at this point, they want her arms rotated out like this. Okay, all right. And then they want this folded forward. So what folds forward? Does all of her fold forward? I guess. Or just the arms? Is there a way for just the arms to fold forward, or does the whole body fold forward? Because if the whole body folds forward, then that stupid connection that's driven me crazy will be gone. Okay. There we go. Hey, we got everything to click. Now the arms can come forward, and we can click this. Is it going to click into place, or we're going to connect the, how do we get the spoiler to connect? Let's see. Okay. Now, yeah, everything should click in place. Let's see. Spoiler click. Back of the seat click. everything click. All this comes together. Guys, we've done it. We did it. We did. Oh my gosh. That took way too long. But we did it. Oh, I guess we got it. Our old pal Crasher has been transformed. They drive now? Guys, we've done it. There we go. Why are the front wheels not rolling? I don't know. But I'll take what I can get. Guys, we did it. Young me is very proud. Current me is still kind of frustrated with how funny it is, how difficult these are. Now we can put our guns on the side. Look, okay? Transformers are genuinely a genius work of toy design, and so much goes in to making these work. Oh no, she's falling apart. It genuinely is incredibly impressive how these are able to be pulled off, how many different vehicles, animals, creatures, things they can turn into. And this works as a car. I don't like the giant seam line here, but that's, you know, the sort of thing that you're gonna have to live with. Just because of the sort of vehicle this is. But come on, guys. We turned this woman into a Formula One car with guns. It's a Formula One car with a rock. Francesco doesn't stand a chance. He's screwed. And we did it. I wish there was something on the sides here. And if you look down, you just have her body on the base. I'm so used to showing the base as a car reviewer. On the base here is the body. And look, those pieces are still not fully clicked in. Ridiculous. And there you have it, guys. This has been me, a cars collector, struggling for my life with a Transformer. And now I think I'm going to turn her back. Woo! Thank you all so much for watching this video. And I'll see you guys next time. This has been fun. If you want to see me struggle with more Transformers or maybe other types of vehicle toys, let me know. I'm going to go change her back, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.